Well, it's definitely hot potato here in the nation after concluding that the original transcript of the 2007 Inter-Korean Summit does not exist at the National Archives of Korea. South Korea's rival political parties are locking horns over what the next step should be.
The parties want to check the transcript to see whether late former President Roh Moo-hyun offered to give up the de facto maritime sea border to North Korea during the summit. Our political correspondent Kim Yeon-ji reports.
The rival parties have concluded that the 2007 Inter-Korean Summit dialogue transcript is nowhere to be found at the National Archives. The ruling Saenuri Party argues the issue must now be handed over to the prosecution. The ruling party has suggested that the liberal Roh Moo-hyun government destroyed the original transcript and failed to transfer it to the archives.
The missing transcript is a serious matter. The prosecution has to fully uncover how the presidential record ended up disappearing.
The main opposition Democratic Party has begun attacking the ruling party and current and previous conservative governments. DP floor leader Chun Byung-hun has raised the possibility of tampering by the ruling party, saying influential ruling party figures and National Intelligence Service Chief Nam Jae-jun had implied the transcripts would not be found at the National Archives.
Influential figures from previous and current governments have leaked the idea that the transcripts would not be found at the National Archives. Such comments could not have been made unless they verified the existence of the records illegally in advance or unless they were involved in damaging the records.
Meanwhile, select DP lawmakers on Tuesday made an attempt to review materials related to the 2007 Inter-Korean Summit, which the National Archives had transferred to the National Assembly earlier, but failed because of opposition from the ruling party. The DP says it's important to review them to verify what President Roh said about the western maritime border between the two Koreas. But the ruling Saenuri Party says it's not meaningful to review the supplementary materials alone. No exit strategy is on the horizon, and the political wrangling is likely to grow fiercer in the coming days. This issue is also keeping a probe into the intelligence agency's alleged interference in last year's presidential election from coming up to the surface. Kim Yeon-ji, Arirang News.